Namo Ratnatrayaya. My dear Dhamma friends and followers, I would like to welcome all of you in 182 episode of Vajrayana Buddhist Education. In earlier part, you have listened in English, Nepali version about the Durangama Bhumi, the 7th level of Vajrayana Buddhist education, the Bodhisattva education. Now I am continuing it in English language. With my broken English language, I don't know how much you could understand and how you are feeling about my Dhamma teachings about Vajrayana Buddhist education. But I will do my best, I will try my best to educate you about the Vajrayana Buddhism with examples, with elaborating, defining and definitions too. So today, the 7th level of Bodhisattva education, which is called the Durangama level of education. Durangama is the 7th level where we will exercise about the Upaya Paramita. Upaya Paramita means the skillful means. Using skillful means, we provocate to acquire the knowledge for the implementation for the betterment of life. To have knowledge, it means to acquire knowledge of Dhamma. Dhamma means not the religion. Dhamma means the education because of which we could go forward to the 13th level of Bodhisattva for me. The 13th level, from 10th level, it starts the Vajrayana Buddhism. So till yesterday, I have discussed, I have elaborately given knowledge about the Sada Paramita, Dana Paramita, Sila Paramita, Chanti Paramita, Virya Paramita, Dhyana Paramita and Pragya Paramita. On the base of getting perfection from the 6 paramitas, we understand the knowledge of Sattva Arya Satya. Sufferings, dukkha, the origin of sufferings, from where the suffering is emerged. There is the process we could stop not to have the suffering. Dukkha nirodha jnana. We do the action not to create sufferings. Dukkha nivarana marga jnana. And at the level of 5, understanding the diminishing value, understanding the value of decay, the continuous chain of birth and death. So, by this way, we understand by feelings with meditation, Dhyana Paramita, the Chaya Jnana. After that, we have got body, speech and mind. How to control body, speech and mind. from the bad things, from the negative aspect. How could we success to solve the problem, to go onward to the positive aspect and for the better of the to the other sentient beings. Here, till yesterday I have described much more about the Prajna Paramita. The only one verse of Prajna Paramita, at the end of the Prajna Paramita text, E dharma hetu prabha hetu tisam baha sravana. Having listening the recitation of this text, the proverb, the mantra, Sariputra Pante, who have got the arhata in one time. It is possible because of his past life merit, actions and activities. So till yesterday, like these steps I have defined you about the Bodhisattva education class 6 level till the Sudrajaya Bhumi. And today I am giving you the knowledge of Durangama, where we exercise, we apply the upaya. Upaya means skillful means. In reality, there is no gods and goddesses in Buddhism, but we the Vajrayanis do the applied application by worshipping the gods and goddesses. Gods and goddesses means not the gods and goddesses of Hinduism. It is just a created symbol of Vajrayana gods and goddesses. In Vajrayana Buddhism, the gods and goddesses, in Nepali we say Deva Devata. Deva Devata means there is no differences, but it used to write in small letter of G for God and small letter of G for goddess too. There is no male and female. It is just a unification, or it is just the skillful means. To use the skillful means it is just the tools. So, Deva Devata means educational tools to educate the uneducated person, to give knowledge quickly they could understand. By worshipping the gods and goddesses early in the morning, according to Vajrayana Buddhist, they say that, the text also say that it gives us the merit. Because of getting merit, we will be happy, we will be healthy, we can do the good actions for the others. In modern tricks and techniques by the medical doctors, they will say that if we walk in morning, early in the morning, it gives us the fresh air, oxygen, then we will be healthy. In the same way, Vajrayana Buddhism teaches us that early in the morning taking bath, if we wandering to the places of gods and goddesses, we will be happy, healthy because of our worshippings. The portion of teachings, the sayings is different, but the actions and the result is the same, to have good health, healthy health. So, Vajrayana Buddhist mainly created to understand the 5 directions, 5 elements, 5 colors, 5 norms, etc., etc. For this, Vajrayana Buddhism created the Pancha Buddha. Pancha Buddha, the southern faces, yellow face, with Bharata Mudra, with blessing. Blessing, it is not blessed like Tathastu. It is just giving the knowledge to others. And if we turn this hand posture with touching the earth, this is Pushparsha Mudra, Akshabhya Buddha in blue. And with Bodhingama Mudra, like this, left hand and the fingertips of the right hand like this, the esoteric and esoteric Bodhingama Mudra, and with the Dharma Chakra Pravartana Buddhist teaching, it represents the Vajracharya Buddha in white. And having left hand palm, and on the left hand palm put the right hand like this, and the thumb will join like this, and sitting like this, it is called the Dhyana Mudra. Amitabha Buddha, the red face. And the other one, last is the, like this, the Abhaya Mudra for protection, northern face, with green color represents the Amoksha Buddha. These 5 Buddhas are created to give the 5 directions, 5 colors, and the 5 knowledge and wisdom to teach. In this way, there is another iconograph you can visualize with blue face, with Bharata Mudra. But the Bharata Mudra must be the yellow face. But sometimes you can see the Bharata Mudra with blue face as well. But in Bharata Mudra with blue face will catch a plant from this palm to the up. Having a plant with blue face, it is called the Vajracharya Buddha, not the Akshabhya, not the Ratna Sambhava. Vajracharya Buddha means the iconographs created for the teaching of medicine. So it is called the medicine Buddha as well in English language. Vajracharya Buddha, the medicine Buddha, is a doctor in Vajrayana Buddhism. So, creating like these iconographs is given the name of God. The given name for the God is Upaya. Upaya means skillful means. And the given name Goddess in Vajrayana Buddhism, it is the wisdom. So, in this way, Vajrayana Buddhism have created the iconographs, the figures with different hand postures, having different tools and equipment in their hands. It represents to teach, just like the teaching materials in the Montessori education. We know that in modern days, we will teach the students by showing the stuffs what they are. Just like in Montessori education and the primary education, when we say P for pen, then we will show the pen to the students. In early days, just we teach P for pen, pen used to write. They will elaborately tell only that. But nowadays they will show the pen. In the same way, it is given the examples. Just like on the on my back, here is a mandala. Mandala, it is also the educational tools. If it has given us different layers. If we pull like this, it will construct a stupa. In modern days, nowadays, the architect engineers, they will write the site plan and the building elevations to construct the house and temples and the stupas. In ancient days, like these mandalas used to create. It is started by Sakyamuni Buddha from Gridhakuta Parvata. Gridhakuta Parvata, it is, I don't know whether it is true or not true, but it is translated in English, Eagle Hill. Gridha means eagle, and Parvata means the hillock. But it is, I think it is not correct translation. Anyway, at Gridhakuta Parvata, when Sakyamuni Buddha had teached Ananda Bhikshu about the wheel of life, the cause and effect, education. At that time, when Sakyamuni Buddha elaborately teached to Ananda Bhikshu said, it is very easy, I understand very well. But at the meantime, Sakyamuni Buddha said that it's very difficult. Till the date, I could not understand very well about the wheel of life. So, to understand wheel of life in very well and detail, please, you have to create the wheel of life mandala. So since then, the wheel of life mandala is created. On the center of wheel of life, there is 3 birds and animals. Serpents, pig, and cock. Serpents, pig and cock. These three symbols teaches us the loss, hatred and greediness of our human nature. And after that circle, you will see the upward and the downward. It has given in the wheel of life the upward symbol for our after this body expires or death, we will move to the heaven, and because of our evils and sins, we will go down to the hell. And then after there are 6 realms in upper, the 3 realms, the center God's realm, right human realm, and the left the Echekos realm, on the bottom hell, animal realm, and so on. So by this wheel of life Mandala is holding with a आदरणीय कल्याण मित्रहरू, अहिले लाइभ भइराखेको हुँदाखेरि कल नगर्न हुन अनुरोध गर्दछु. My dear Tamil friends whom are calling me, please, it is going live, so please not to call me. And the wheel of life is holding, the mandala is holding just like the giant. But it is not giant actually. It is the Lokeshwara, Bodhisattva, the Lokeshwara Bodhisattva whom are holding that wheel of life. The Lokeshwara name is Yagriba Vairava. Yagriba is protecting the universe from decay or destruction. You know that Bodhisattva always try to cure the others' diseases. Bodhisattva always wants to protect others from negative aspects. Bodhisattva always wants to save and help from their to relieve from the sufferings. So by this Dharmachakra Pravartana of Girdakuru Prabhata to Ananda Bhikshu by Sakyamuni Buddha, since then there is practice of creating Buddhist educational tools as gods and goddesses, mandalas, and different tools and equipments. Because of these tools and equipments, it is very easy to teach to others. Just like it is needed, first of all, our willingness. In English, there is one proverb as well. Where there is will, there is way. The willing people only could do some positive and concrete works. After we have the will to do something, then we can do. Just like in this pandemic period of lockdown, I decided to give some teachings, not to isolate in this pandemic time. That's why I used the skillful means to teach you about the Buddhism through mobile. Mobile is a device, it is a method. And the skillful means to deliver, to teach you is the internet, live. It is the skillful means to teach you the Bodhisattva Buddha knowledge. So, if you have will, then there is way to cure or to help to the others. So, my dear Dhamma friends and the followers, in this way, the seventh level of Bodhisattva education, Durangama Bhumi, where the skillful means is utmost important to cross the level, to go forward, to onward to the enlightenment. In this level, giving the knowledge of religiously to worship the gods and goddesses. By worshipping, we say that if you worship the gods and goddesses, then you will get merit. Because to get merit, you will continue it knowingly, unknowingly, daily life, in your daily life. Then after, we will give you the teachings. You are worshipping with the rites, that is, offerings to the other sentient beings. Other sentient beings, living beings mean the caretaker of the gods and goddesses who worship, who make pujas over there, and they spread it, which they could not use the rice that will eaten by the birds and some like that. It is also the offerings to them. In this way, worshipping means to generate innocent people to offer the offerings, dana paramita. So in this way, it gives the religious knowledge and faith of religion. And then after we give the knowledge of dana, sila, chanti, vidya, dhyana, pragya paramita, then they will understand. Because of only worshipping we could not have merits, we must do the practice of dana, sila, chanti, vidya, dhyana. Then they will do. When they will offer, they will worship the gods and goddesses, they do the practice of these 6 paramitas. So, my dear Dhamma friends and followers, in this way, Vajrayana Buddhism starts their skillful means application of practice from the level of Mahayana. So, my dear Dhamma friends and followers, I will continue this 7th level of Bodhisattva education tomorrow in 183 episode as well. I want to close today with these few examples, and definitely to get merit from these teachings, to have knowledge from the teachings, I think you have shared it to your friends and family. We know that when we read something, when we do the practice, it is very difficult and to understand, to memorize. But seeing the book, reading the book, if you try to teach others, in one hand you are teaching to others, in another hand you are memorizing the tricks and technique, how to understand that knowledge. So it is also the upaya paramita, skillful means. My dear Dhamma friends and followers, till now I have explained the Durangama for me upaya paramita in different aspect of knowledge and religious aspect, religious phase too. So, my dear Dhamma friends, I think you could not see this teaching in YouTube live because of mob camp difficulties. I'm just giving you the live on Facebook of Rajendra Bajracharya. Please do like the Facebook page of Rajendra Bajracharya, as well as please subscribe YouTube channel of Rajendra Bajracharya too. I will try my best to continue live on YouTube and Facebook tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bhavatu Sarva Mangalam.